Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to open this video with a question for y'all. Can we make the most unfunny video on this entire fucking website at least kinda funny if we add our commentary to it? Well, we're about to find out because I have found the one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you are familiar with the name Chad. If you are, I truly am sorry for you. Cause this shit is honestly the worst fucking content I have ever seen in my entire life. She tries so hard to be funny, but she's simply not. You're about to see exactly what I mean in a minute. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is Chad. And I'm back, baby. It's been at least a minute.
If you saw that intro and you're not already having fantasies of self-harm, then I applaud you because you're a stronger man than me.
Since I posted a video, as some of you may know from my community posts, I took the past month off and I got sick, like almost everyone else on the face of the earth did in January, with an illness that I avoided successfully for 2 years, and then it hit me with an avenging force. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about an even greater epidemic that is—
Just get on with it! My intros are like 30 seconds max!
I wanted to give this genre a title, but I didn't end up thinking of anything that great, so I'll just read you my notes that I made while I was preparing for this video.
Now, to whose surprise is it that she can't think?
I think the entire world should hear my thoughts, but my thoughts are just fart noises. Women should do as I say, more fart noises. Females don't like me, and it's their fault. Fart noises plus reverb. It's kind of like the replacement for SoundCloud hobbies. Like, instead of making auto-tune with some music, they just start a podcast where they say things that would make even Stephen King say, hey, that's not it. But before I show you these awful things, I'd like to talk to you about something that is not awful, and that is the sponsor of today's video.
If you have made it this far into the video, I applaud you, because that is a task even harder than No Nut November, which for some is actually pretty easy because you don't need a fucking nut to survive. But holy shit, this bitch is boring.
As a male, I could have 18, 30, 40, 50 women pregnant at the same time. As a female, you can only be pregnant by one man at a time.
Why is there a ding sound effect after every sentence in this edit? Is it like a checklist? I think women are nothing more than human incubators. I think women's value depreciates like a timeshare. I think I should be able to blow my loads whenever and wherever I want.
You know, this would be a great point if it made any fucking sense. First of all, that ain't even what the fuck was said. He just said that men can get multiple women pregnant, but women can only get pregnant one at a time. That's kind of just a fact. I mean, it's not even an offensive fact. Like, it's just, I'm confused at what the issue is. I truly am. And the reason those dings are there is because people on TikTok have a fucking retarded brain and their attention spans are about 5 seconds, so they need some kind of stimulant so that they don't lose interest in the video.
And further, it benefits you as a woman to stick to that man, because the more you get pregnant, the more your value declines.
The more you get pregnant, the more your value declines.
That is true, and the reason why is actually pretty simple. Nobody wants to take care of another man's kids. That's it. Also, when the kid came out, that shit probably got stretched the fuck out and never truly fully recovered. So there's that as well.
Not inflation. Like, this isn't business econ 101. In what world does going through the sacrifice and pain of creating an entirely new human being in your body take away from your value? Hey boss, I just invented and created a fully functioning flying car. Oh wow, hey, that's pretty impressive. Okay, great. So I can get that raise that we talked about? No. No, I liked you better before you invented that car, actually. But you told me to make it. I know, but you are no longer a valuable employee to me. Why would you? You're fired. Come on, please, I have a family. I don't care. My son is unemployed. He just started a podcast. Oh, really? Yes, he did. Yeah, you're definitely fired. Leave the keys, though. I still want the car.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors?
You're getting
all those girls dirty. That's why they're dirty. That makes them.
No. I got this right here. Women preserve their value. Men create it. Let me explain.
Exactly.
Guys care about a girl's past. A girl cares about a guy's future.
No, I'm not sure what Fiona here is gonna say about this, but I would have to agree with whoever this guy is. Men don't want a hoe, women don't want a bum. It's pretty simple. Like, this is pretty much common knowledge at this point, unless you just have been living under a rock for the past couple of months.
Just like if your
No,
boyfriend.
I care about your past.
Hold up.
Oh, careful there. You almost let her speak for a second.
How can you see?
Does moving your arms a lot make what you're saying true? Because I didn't know about this crazy life hack. You're telling me all this time people would have been listening to me if I just played an invisible drum set?
Does talking about everything except for what was actually said have your reaction video get more views? Because that's a life hack I never knew about. Wow.
I got this right here.
I care about your past.
Hold up. A lot of girls want to seek financial security from their husband or boyfriend, as they should. But all we ask for, you don't sleep around 50 dudes.
Actually, I don't know your name, but I'm going to assume that it's Tyler. We don't really need you for much anymore. Most of us have to go out and get a job or a career so that we can make money. We don't really need to trade our hand in marriage for a goat and 2 sacks of wheat anymore.
Yeah, I guess you may not need financial support, but do you really want to be working until you're fucking 60? Because most people, not even women, most people don't want that. And understandably, that sounds like a shitty fucking life unless you really love your job for whatever reason. Bitches say we don't need men, and then wonder why nobody wants to date them.
I think in Tyler's mind, the only thing he has to offer in a relationship would be money.
Financial security.
Because he can't carry a conversation with a woman without cutting her off every 3 seconds.
I care about your past.
Hold up.
And if I had to guess, hasn't been in the vicinity of a vagina since the day he was born.
Type L Fiona in the comments if you think that he does not talk like that off camera. Because if you're debating someone, you're typically a little more aggressive than you would be in just a casual conversation, especially if you're trying to spit game.
Basically, the point that they're trying to make in this clip is that women become dirty after having the dirty and squirties with too many people. But they still want women to continue to have the dirty and squirties with them because for some reason they have the same exact mentality as a dog who wants you to throw the ball for them but won't let go of the ball that they want you to throw.
Honestly,
I have a much simpler and more reasonable explanation. Hoes are meant for fucking, they're not meant for marrying. You marry someone that's good and virtuous. Hoes are just a weekend activity.
this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but what's your take on fitness chicks?
Valid.
Like,
As
they're superior to all women.
Top of the line.
agreed.
Fitness
Top of
chicks
line.
are superior to any woman.
Is this the whole conversation? I don't think a single sentence was formed between the three of them.
That was 18 seconds of a clip that we cannot forget she handpicked to make people look bad. Just like I handpicked this video, although it didn't take a whole lot of effort. They're all kind of this bad. But it's 18 seconds. Boo-hoo.
Just because you have thoughts sometimes doesn't mean that we need to hear them. It just needs to be a little more articulate. I don't think you can get away with talking like this in any other setting. Bro, bears who have teeth, valid. They're like top of the line, bro. Superior.
Just a reminder that this is genuinely her idea of comedy.
I say, if my wife lets herself go after I have kids with her, if I'm gonna tell her once, if you don't get your together, I still want to be sexually attracted to my wife, my spouse. If you can't do that, I'm out.
Is this too much?
No, it's not. The man has the same responsibility, dummy.
Who are you asking?
Who do you think?
Are you asking me? I'm just a woman. I don't know anything. Tyler,
Although it's true you don't know anything, it's not because you're a woman. There are plenty of smart women out there. You just happen to not be one of them.
and Tyler 2.0 and Tyler the Third didn't even have the confidence to leave the comments on this video. So I doubt that he would actually have the confidence to say this to his wife. Women don't owe you attraction. If you're struggling to find your wife attractive after she brings your child into the world, take a step back, maybe have a bath, look at yourself in the mirror, and if Zac Efron isn't staring back at you, consider maybe shutting the fuck up.
Bitch, I got someone better staring back at me.
Say, if my wife lets herself go, if I'm gonna tell her once.
This is so bizarre because it's like peacocking. Like he's trying to match the energy and misogyny of his friends, but to impress them. It's more important to him that his buddies think he's an alpha tough guy than it is to actually have a healthy relationship with a woman.
You can have a healthy relationship with a woman and have standards. It's really not that hard.
Is this how you operate in a social setting? Like at a bar, you have a wingman, but he's just there to help you make friends with fellow alpha men? Hi. Hey man, what's up? My friend over there thinks you look like a real piece of shit. Oh wow, that is so kind of him to say. So he was just wondering if he could maybe get your number. Yeah, for sure. Cool, and then maybe y'all can get together and compare dick sizes or something. Okay. And what's his name? Oh, it's Tyler? Bro, that's my name. Bro, me too. That's insane. I kind of feel like we could finish each other's belligerently sexist sentences. Oh my god.
Damn, I didn't realize we were watching Comedy Central. Wow.
Once you'll know when your girl's mentally checked out, and when she's mentally checked out. But once when the mind's gone, the heart's gone, they are done.
Sorry, could you guys turn the music up a little bit? I could almost hear Tyler speak.
Bitch, are you deaf?
I'm just not even gonna try and comprehend what is trying to be said here. In my head, it just sounds like a bunch of word vomit. It kind of just sounds like angry alpha sims right now. Chuwaga choo choo. Blursh. Mishaloo. Blursh. Diswamf Fs for des. Turkey Nurbler. Aguanda Blitza Daka Morpher.
Personal mentality. Because I'm better than everybody. Yeah. I'm not an NFL player. I haven't been to the moon. I'm still better than you.
That's how you gotta become. You gotta think you're the best before you are the best.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm not a scientist searching for a cure for cancer, but I do have a podcast where I slut shame women with my bros. So I'm basically the greatest person to ever exist.
Just talking about mindset, Fiona looking at bitch. Fucking Shrek don't want you looking at bitch. But of course, your mind is too small to comprehend anything that isn't. Well, it's too small to comprehend anything logical.
I wish I could say I'm surprised that this is the mindset of Tyler III, but it does take a large amount of delusion to produce these freezing cold takes that they've been putting up, so I'd be lying if I said that. I know what I said earlier about this being a new epidemic, but I will be starting my own podcast. You're welcome. It'll be called The Fresh and Tit Show because it will be fresh. And I do have a tit. Anyways, here's just a quick highlight reel. Enjoy. Welcome to the Fresh and Tit podcast. I'm your host, Kaylee. I'm your co-host, Kaylee. And I'm your co-host, Kaylee. Today we have a male guest, Jerry. We just wanted to get a male's opinion on the podcast. Thanks. It's great to be. So people can hear both sides, you know. I'm excited to have a chance. Just to open up a conversation. If my husband ever lets himself go to the point where he's growing facial hair, I'm going to tell him one time. I think it's a hold on, Jerry. Just wait. Hold on a second. Let us get our points across. Calm down. Okay, you're overreacting. You're acting a little crazy right now. And then we will 15 houses with your own bare hands. Shut the fuck up first, okay? If someone has, why did my ex cheat on me? And it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Again, special thanks to today's guest, and we will see you alpha gals next week. And great job. So, everybody. What are you doing after this? Men.
Well, now that that's over, I think I'm gonna go wash my eyes out with bleach and bang a drum next to my head so many times that I become deaf, because I never want to go through anything like that again. But ladies and gentlemen, if you somehow enjoyed today's video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you later.